It is perhaps the most famous workspace in the world, a wooden fortress where treaties are signed and wars are declared. The Resolute Desk, a gift from Queen Victoria to President Hayes, forged from the timbers of a ship trapped in Arctic ice.
But this is not a museum piece. It is a functional masterpiece. How do modern artisans recreate a Victorian legend? 400 hours of labor. No CNC machines, no shortcuts, just steel, wood, and the human hand.
From the hidden doors built for a disabled president, to the joinery meant to last 500 years.
It begins with the rarest lumber on Earth, selected to match the density of 19th century English oak.
To build the president's desk, we must step back in time.
Welcome to the workshop. This is the full process of building the Resolute.
The original desk was built from the oak ribs of a British exploration ship. We start with 300-year-old English oak.
We need logs with tight growth rings, signifying slow growth and incredible density.
The log is broken down on a massive bandsaw. We are looking for the heartwood.
For the frame, we cut quarter-sawn boards. The vertical grain provides structural stability that flat-sawn wood lacks.
Fresh oak is wet and unruly. It must be tamed in the kiln.
Over weeks, the moisture is drawn out until it hits exactly 6%.
Any wetter, and the desk will warp in the dry heat of the White House. Any drier, and it cracks.
Rough lumber is planed flat. The deafening roar of the thickness planer reveals the true face of the wood.
To create the massive pedestal legs, thinner boards are laminated together.
Hydraulic clamps apply thousands of pounds of pressure, turning multiple boards into a solid block.
Once cured, this block is as strong as the original tree trunk.
We have our material. Now, we need a skeleton.
The Resolute is a partner's desk, supported by two massive pedestals.
We use mortise and tenon joinery, a square peg in a square hole.
The tenons are cut on a table saw with a dado stack for perfect shoulders.
The mortises are hollowed out. In the 1880s, this was done by hand. We use a hollow chisel mortiser.
But machines only get you close. The final fit is done with a sharp chisel.
A dry fit ensures the joints are tight enough to hold friction, but loose enough to accept glue.
No nails, no screws, just mechanical interlock and wood glue.
The internal carcass is assembled. This is the hidden strength of the desk.
The plinth base is added. This will eventually hold the hidden casters.
It must support hundreds of pounds of carved panels and the granite-like weight of the top.
Before assembly continues, the side panels are sized and fitted into grooves. These panels float. They are not glued, allowing them to expand in humidity without splitting the frame. The desktop is not just one board. It is a framed assembly designed to stay dead flat.
A winding stick is used to check for any twist. Precision is measured in thousandths of an inch.
The two pedestals are connected by the modesty panel frame. Suddenly, the scale of the president's desk becomes apparent. It dominates the room.
Inside, we install oak runners. These will guide the drawers.
Dust frames are placed between drawer levels to seal the contents and add rigidity.
The structure is leveled and smoothed before the carving begins.
The skeleton is done. Now for the moving parts.
In high-end furniture, there is only one way to join a drawer: the dovetail.
The spacing is laid out by eye and divider. Mechanical perfection looks too sterile. The tails are cut first. A Japanese pull saw follows the line with zero margin for error.
The waste wood is chopped out with a chisel. Coping saws remove the bulk. Glue is applied, and the joints are hammered home. The mechanical lock is permanent. Solid cedar bottoms are slid into place, adding a scent that repels moths.
The show faces are attached last to ensure the grain matches across the entire front. Brass mortise locks are let into the wood. Security for the president's eyes only.
Each lock is tuned to a specific skeleton key. Every drawer is numbered. They are not interchangeable. Seven drawers. A workspace for the leader of the free world. The engineering is complete. Now, the artistry begins. The Resolute is defined by its relief carving. This cannot be done by machine.
The 1880 designs are pounced onto the wood using charcoal dust. The roughing out is violent. Large chunks of wood are removed to establish depth. We must lower the background to make the artwork pop. Intricate floral garlands drape across the pedestals. Every petal is shaped individually. The carver undercuts the leaves, creating shadows that give the illusion of separation from the wood. A V-tool is used to texturize the fur on the legs.
One slip here, and the entire base must be remade. There is no eraser.
Even the trim is hand-carved. Egg and dart patterns run the perimeter.
The front panel is the centerpiece, commissioned by FDR to hide his leg braces.
It bears the presidential coat of arms, the eagle.
The eagle's feathers are layered like roof shingles.
Talons clutching the olive branch of peace and the arrows of war. The relief is only an inch deep, but it looks like a sculpture.
Rifflers and scrapers smooth the tool marks without losing definition. Carved drapery must look soft, like fabric, despite being hard oak.
The left side must mirror the right perfectly.
Hundreds of hours of carving culminate in a final inspection.
The wood has been transformed. But the FDR panel hides a secret.
This panel is actually a door. FDR needed access for his wheelchair.
Heavy-duty brass hinges are mortised deep into the frame to support the weight. A double ball catch keeps it secure. It shouldn't rattle when the president bangs his fist.
Hidden ventilation allowed heat to escape from early electronics or heaters.
Today, we add hidden channels for secure phone lines and data cables. The desk breaks down into 4 pieces to fit through the White House doors.
The floor of the Oval Office isn't perfectly flat. Hidden levelers ensure the desk is.
The engineering is tested. No wobbles. Ugh. No squeaks.
Mechanically perfect, but it looks raw. It needs the color of history.
A coat of shellac seals the color. Shellac is natural, made from the lac bug.
The finish is built up using French polishing, a fad pad, alcohol, and endless circles.
Layer after microscopic layer. It takes weeks to build the depth.
The result is not just shiny. It has chatoyance, a 3D cat eye effect.
The desktop receives a crimson leather insert. Top grain cowhide.
It is pasted down, smoothed to remove any air bubbles.
24-karat gold leaf is tooled into the border using heated brass wheels.
The brass is polished to a mirror shine before installation.
A final coat of paste wax protects the finish from fingerprints.
The work is done. The sawdust is swept away.
From a rough log to a symbol of democracy.
The eagle, sharp and vigilant. The joinery, hidden but unbreakable.
This desk is not built for a lifetime. It is built for centuries.
In an age of mass production, this is a testament to human patience.
Ready to be shipped to a collector, a library, or perhaps a future leader.
It carries the spirit of the HMS Resolute, the spirit of endurance. The Resolute Desk, the ultimate seat of power. Built by hand, built to lead.